Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again to the Farts and Crabs Show, where today we have part 20-something, 24, I think, of Tales of Vesperia Revisited. Yeah, it may or may not be that, just, whatever it says in the video title, I'm sure that's what it is. So today we are going to be... Oh, awesome. So we have a skit thing, but we're going to be heading west to a place that has a name to make sure Estelle is there. I kind of forgot what's happening, but let's check out the skit.
Estelle, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it? Wait!
What's the matter?
Could you repeat what you just said?
I said there's something I want to ask you.
No, before that!
Estelle?
Yes, you finally called me Estelle. I've got to go tell everyone.
Oh, well.
There was something she wanted to ask. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No, not double dragons. I can only take out one dragons.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, that's all I do. Damn.
Oh, and dirty
Yeah. Fucking cute-ass birds, get out of my face. There we go. You know. Okay, not as effective as I was hoping for. Ooh. Let's try that again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get... Oh.
They know each other way.
Man, I still haven't done it. Who, me and Repeat? Oh, by the way, I do realize that that's Repeat's, like, victorious face. I do realize that I did not call it as far as,
Hey, I learned something.
Repeat being, Flynn's dog. Guessing it's Raven's dog? Seems more likely. Now that my original hypothesis was shot out of the water. Oh, right, we got fish with miso sauce. The miso sauce goes well with steamed rice. Increases physical defense slightly. Oh man, now I just want miso soup. Or miso stew? I've heard both. Question. Query. What is the difference between soup and stew? I would say stew is typically a thicker sauce. With lots of stuff in it. Kind of like a chowder. Oh. Ooh, addendum. Okay, what is the difference between stew, soup, and chowder? Actually, I know the difference between chowder and the other two. Chowder is a milk-based, dairy-based broth, typically. So like milk or cream, typically. I think that's the defining characteristic. Oh, and you can't Google it. Just put in the comments what you think the difference is, and then Google it. And then let me know if I'm right or not. And actually, yeah, I don't know if that's the difference between soup, stew, and chowder. Let me know. Soup, stew, chowder, what's the difference? Oh, because you can have cream of broccoli soup. That's not a chowder. Why? I have no idea. Seems like it should be a chowder, but I don't think it is. A lot of the times, typically, if you're making a cream-based sauce for a chowder or something of that nature, you start with a roux. Man, we're just gonna start talking about cooking, aren't we? The Farts and Crap Show. Yeah, we don't have any sort of oh, Gastronome Gaming. Fuck. Is that taken? Shit, is that taken? Fuck. It's too late to rebrand. Gourmand? Gourmand Gaming? Or Gastronome? What's the difference between Gastronome and Gourmand? I mean, we don't always talk about food or cooking. And that doesn't fit for all situations either. You know what? Farts and Crap Show, yeah. We don't give a fart, we talk about all kinds of crap. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't want to paint myself in a corner. That's part of the reason we went with Farts and Crap Show. Also, because everybody likes a good fart joke. Or, you know. It's pointing out the imperfections of humanity. No matter how dignified somebody looks, they fart. And they crap. Remember that. So, don't get hung up by preconceived notions of what you think people are. And what they might think of you. Because if you do that, if you just don't give a crap, you just follow your farts. I'm getting like philosophical with the Farts and Crap Show like brand. Danjo Wayne's philosophical. D-Master Zen in the house. Anyway, your life will be easier, especially to those people that just turned 13 and are watching like all the stuff on YouTube right now, and maybe you found this, which I just turned 13 nowadays. That's what I would do. I would just hop on YouTube and fucking watch all kinds of stuff for like weeks straight, while I play video games, of course. You know what, let's start on the top actually with Yuri here, because we have a new thing. Because I did that a lot when I was younger. As a young lad, back in ye olden times, before the days of smartphones, I didn't really have... There weren't really online communities that were encouraging and helpful and such, especially with like psychological stuff. So I was always teased. I was kind of a nerd, and I didn't think very much of myself because of that, and that was kind of the consensus at my school. Until, well, I don't want to give you guys a great long history, but the point is, it prevented me from that preconception, that perception, perceived perception, if you will, prevented me from doing a lot of things I wanted to do, but was convinced I couldn't do. And like building relationships and having conversations and having like a meaningful what's that term they use? Social life? No, just kidding. Kind of though. Having meaningful interpersonal connections. And just like starting those. Because I was concerned people would already know my reputation before I talked to them as a loser and a nerd. Or that is also what they would perceive if they didn't know. And therefore, as a blind taste test sort of thing, would confirm that preconception and in my mind and be like, oh, well, all these people aren't mistaken. They're actually onto something and I suck, you know? So yeah, don't concern yourself with that sort of thing. And even as an adult, don't do that. Like, if you want to start a conversation, just do it. People like people. They like real people. And if you're trying to be someone you're not, it's going to be impossible to make that meaningful connection, and therefore you're kind of like shooting yourself in the foot, essentially, as they say. So yeah, it's like that old adage, in order to love other people, or in order to love someone else, you have to love yourself first. Part of that is accepting yourself within your own mind and just being honest, you know? And yeah, I feel bad because I think a lot of people pick up on this notion that if you want to be successful, you have to be fake. Oh, you gotta sell out, you gotta do whatever. And you can't just you can't do you. But it's just not true, you know? To an extent, you have to do certain things in life you're not going to want to do. Inevitably. You can't just do what you want all the time. Like, there are responsibilities that you have to take care of. There is a balance and a way to take care of responsibilities while remaining true to yourself. Like, you can go through the motions because inevitably those responsibilities are there because people have their roles, you know? Like, okay, this is kind of like my duty sort of thing. And you want to do that because it's there so people help each other. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it's there for. Is because everybody needs help. So, even indirectly. So we just have these things we inevitably have to do, but you can still retain who you are in that sense. And I know that's hard sometimes to do that balance, where it's like, okay, I have to do this, but that's not true to me. And it's like, I get that. that is a difficult distinction sometimes. Which brings up the idea of dharma, where it's like this is your purpose in life, your destiny, your fate, whatever. And part of living happily without hating your own dharma is realizing why it's there. I'm just using dharma as a term to explain something very complicated with one word. So just to let you know, it's not like what I believe is irrelevant, you know? Like, I just do these, I just make videos to where hopefully I reach somebody, you know? And hopefully what I share helps somebody. And it has happened a couple times, and that's seriously warmed my freaking soul, you know? Because video production is very important to me, and I want to make sure there's not a big communication barrier and just like, oh, well, I didn't get that because I didn't like, you know, the audio quality or the video quality or the lack of gameplay in this case, which I would understand. I would totally understand, but I want to shift the focus here. And this is relevant to the game, by the way, because I usually theme my rants around something in the game that triggered it. And this is what I was thinking before I even started this recording, because I was like, oh, well, we got Estelle, we got Yuri, Rita, Repeat, and Carol, miraculously. Even though it was looking like the party was splitting up, like permanently. But in the last episode, they made this like flimsy web of things where they're like, oh, well, there's this responsibility. Rita has to go do this because it, you know, Blastia, blah, blah, blah. Estelle wants to go and she's going to go. She's royalty, essentially, at this point. Not quite yet royalty, but the fact that she's a candidate means she is royalty already, in a sense. And therefore the knights have a duty to make sure she's okay and blah, blah, blah. And then Lloyd was like, oh, hey, Yuri, you know, all he had to do was leave a message. It was like, take care of the princess. And it just cobbled together this thing of like, hey, this is how we all fit together, even though we don't seem to fit together at all. But they do. And they've each had their challenges along the way, yeah, but yeah, so anyway, point being, to sum up this part of my rant, each one of these characters in the game also kind of has their dharma. It's not specifically clear what each one is yet, because the character development has only begun for some of these characters, like Carol. Like Estelle is developing now as like plot points come up. Rita, Yuri, Repeat, like they're all going to like change throughout the course of this story, and like that's how real life goes, you know? But as you go along, you can, as life goes on, it kind of shifts in a way. You find what you're skilled with, and it just kind of changes, you know, but it stays the same in a way. And understanding yourself And loving yourself is directly tied to understanding your dharma and being at peace with what you're going to need to do throughout your life. So whether that's figuring out other people's problems, coming into maybe possibly being the ruler of a kingdom and taking on a very specific role in life. Reed, I guess, would be like loyalty, individuality. Or maybe just with Carol, like kind of reinventing yourself, cementing yourself, making a name for yourself in some way, trying to appreciate your own skills. And actually, he's the most centered around what I'm talking about. And it kind of very much hits the nail on the head for all these things. But he's just annoying as a person. I'm not a fan of Carol. I'm a fan of his character arc, but in a sense, he's kind of the blatant representative of that theme, which that theme is already present in all the other characters. But it's just like, hey, just to reiterate, blah, 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 and so the player can go, oh yeah, that is happening. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, Carol's meant to be like that. They didn't make a super likable character have that story purpose. Like, Rita would not be doing that, because Rita is actually interesting and likable like all the other characters. So, anyway. So, enough character dissection, let's actually do this.
Honestly, that girl...
Huh?
Estelle. She rushes off regardless of danger. She doesn't listen when you tell her to stop.
So Estellise has finally become Estelle, huh?
I've been calling her that for a while. What's with you anyway?
Hey, your tone of voice was different just then. Maybe it's just my imagination.
You're damn right it is.
Ah, there's the Rita we all know and love.
Ha! Ow! How about you just shut up? Who cares what I say or how I sound?
Not me. Here's to you being you, Rita.
That's fucking great. But yeah. That summarizes it pretty well. Yeah, you be you. Oh shit. Oh shit, not these fucking birdies. Birdies are so annoying, man. It's like they take too much knockback. You can't combo them. Oh, hello. Ow, stop. Come on. Ooh, yeah. No. Stay away from, thank you.
Yeah!
Noise. How did I not? That's okay. Didn't get a lot of grade for that one, but it's fine. Can't win big every time, But yeah, I mean, JRPGs are... The hell is that thing? Whoa, what the fuck? What? I can't use my sorcerer's doohickey? on the world map? Oh geez. Getting cornered here. Is there a reason to go back here? Oh, there's a bunch of bridges. That's probably the town, huh? Oh, that particle effect is, not really behaving correctly with the, barrier effect there. It's, well, the barrier asset, whatever, it's not a part, it's kind of an effect, I guess. Not really, though. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, how'd I do the burst art thing? Because I got that ability recently. Ah, fuck, how... I just remembered about that. You know what, we're already... Well, actually... No, I said I'm gonna focus on the game. I'll focus on the game. Movement. Burst arts, there we go. Right after using an arcane art or an altered art during overlimit. I don't think they've talked about altered arts. Hold down the circle to use a more powerful type of art known as a burst art. Okay. So it has to be during overlimit. Okay, cool. Just seeing, like, if there's a reason to go down here.
Don't get sloppy.
The fuck are these things? Ow. Ow. Stop. Yep, okay, fine. Yeah. Come on. Stop. Ooh, that's nice. And destruction field. Aw, fuck. Oh, I got it. Nice.
Yeah, we're done.
Bitchin', dude. Nope. At least there's not an apparent reason. Shit.
Behind us! Our ties to each other will save us!
Uh-huh. Oh, come the fuck on, really? Alright. So it's probably better when I'm not surrounded by enemies. Ooh.
You thought you could win? Too bad. That's the logic.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do some motherfucking cooking. Fish with miso. HP, physical defense increased. Okay. Oh, really?
There are so many.
Oh, man.
One shot. Caprice of innocent waters. Champagne.
Yeah, shit. Come on. Damn. Fuck, stop it. Man, getting hammered over here. Yeah, that was a waste. Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, that was the one that they showed on the tutorial, right? Fuck. Man, Destruction Field is nice. These fucking things, man. Come on. Thanks. Get him. Oh shit. I'm not sure what the timing is with that one. I didn't even try hitting R2 that time, but... Oh, sometimes it appears... Okay, when you have to do the corresponding burst art, but it can appear without the burst art? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So the forward green one... let me see what it says in the battle book again. Battle camera, secret mission. Receive items which can help with clearing the game after completing a secret mission. Look out for these missions during a boss battle. What? But it's a secret, they don't tell you. FS chain? Oh, fatal. Okay, what? Various effect changes after a series of fatal strikes. This is known as an FS chain. Effects differ depending on the color of the force field at the time the chain ends. The strength of the effect also increases with the number of successful chains. Yeah, I still don't get this one. A magic force field glowing red, blue, or green will appear when you continuously attack an enemy during battle. If timed correctly, you can execute a fatal strike to defeat all regular enemies in a blow with R2. Okay. Try various methods to discover how to bring forth these magical force fields. So it doesn't really tell you. You can receive a bonus at the end of each battle when you finish an enemy off with a fatal strike. There are three types of bonuses. Okay, a type of bonus depends on the color, force field, enemy type, okay. Color of the force field depends on the arts used for the fatal strike. Arts corresponding to the type of fatal strike is represented by the icon in the arts menu. Red, blue, green. Right. So they still don't tell you with R2. Uh-huh. So does that mean you have to use that art in order to, and then hit R2? I don't fucking understand. Large amount of damage, right? Use FS chains for boss battles instead. That doesn't make any sense. FS chain effects differ depending on the color of the force field at the time the chain ends. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright, whatever. I mean, I'll try to experiment with it. I might play a little bit off screen to try to like get a hang of it. Because I'm more of a learn by doing kind of person. Fuck. Oh, that didn't do it. That didn't do it. Oh, wait. That didn't do shit either. Oh, that didn't do shit. Come on. No? Wait, was Repeat doing one? He did 1 point of damage, didn't he? Okay, so you can turn them off. Oh wait, Kogarashi is... Oh, that's the shitty one that he has. Okay. I guess the Kotaro. She's still learning stuff. Oh, okay, right. I learned my things too. Okay, cool. So item thrower and axe is up. Okay. Kind of surprised I didn't have item thrower already, but oh yeah, cooking, right. Fuck, get off. Rita, fish with miso. Cool. I'm more of a fan of the ones that restore TP. Is it tech points or it's technical points, right? Something like that. Oh, it tells you what it does. Increases magic attack, restores some TP, increases attack, HP. Okay. I guess I'll focus on sorbet for a little bit. I hate how some of the enemies are actually faster than you. It's kind of really annoying.
Let's work together.
I'll blow you away.
Okay, so I'm just experimenting here.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters.
Come on, get that TP back.
Oh, flickering blaze burn.
Fuck, damn it.
Come to me. First aid.
That was wasted.
Yeah, we're done. Finish.
Okay. Well, that thing spawned right in front of me.
Sorry if I hurt you. Oh, flickering blaze burn. Fireball.
Also, that circle. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, caprice of innocent.
There was a red flash. What was? Okay, destruction field, maybe? Just the up one.
Waters. Power, come to me. You're done. Destruction field.
Oh, that was right. Okay, so when you see the colorful flashes, the flashes. Oh, these are different enemies. I should probably save here. These guys might be way out of my league. Which would not be surprising. This game does not autosave, so...
Sorry if I hurt you. Holy power, come to
Okay.
me. Oh, caprice of innocent waters.
Oh, these guys aren't bad.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
These guys were like really easy, what the hell? Also, what the fuck is this? Just a question mark, huh? Okay. Maybe the enemies actually depend on like... No. Hey, stop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I saw that. Ah, no.
Not bad.
Shit.
Resound, O cry of victory.
These guys are like really easy. Maybe I'm just really strong at this point? Repeat, you're all green, bud. Arts. Yeah, get rid of those physical ailments. Cook that shit. Oh, she couldn't cook sorbet. Maybe it depends on the enemy type, too. Motherfucker.
Flickering blaze burn.
Okay, but you have to, like, combo them first.
Holy power, come to me.
What the? I hit R2.
I gotta try and keep up. It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because
Destruction field is the down one, right? Yeah. Ooh, Divine Wolf. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a burst art, right? Okay. So that's the only one I've done so far. Which you can do with Azure too, actually. I haven't been able to get it to trigger with that though. It's just up. What the? See, it appeared, and then it disappeared. But the arrow changed. No, you. I want to fight this guy again, because it was the down arrow. Nope, wasn't enough. Ah. Oh, that didn't do it. Oh shit. Destruction field, please. Please, destruction field. Oh, there's another one.
Don't get sloppy. Holy power, come to me. Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash.
Ah. Oh, I got it.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
I think it was just the R2,
Holy power, come to me.
I believe.
First aid.
No, it didn't do it.
I got a little worked up.
These are the three.
Yeah, I really don't get it. I mean, I even did it right there, and I kind of hit circle and R2. I think it was just triggered by the R2, though.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Probably.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Yeah, these guys are way easy.
Okay, let's go.
Do-do-do-do-do. I can't get into town that way. I think that's the town I'm supposed to be going to, though. What does this remind me of with all these areas connected by bridges? You know, I'll take on this one too.
Let's get this over with.
I think it's,
I'll blow you away.
Oh, din of this.
Modest land. Star blast. Straight. Dwell in this blaze. Flickering blaze. Sharpness. Fireball.
ah, come on, fuck.
You want revenge? Bring it. Hey, I learned something.
Oh, you got that already? Something else I was... Yeah, item thrower, yeah. Oh, you know what? I think it's the beginning of Final Fantasy II. Not Final Fantasy IV. Talking about the original Final Fantasy II.
This is Dahngrest, my hometown.
That's the name of the place, Dahngrest, right? I like the music.
Looks like a pretty lively place.
Well, it's the second largest city after the Imperial capital. It's run entirely by the guilds.
I thought it'd be more dark and dank, you know? Like a den of villains.
That's just a prejudice people have about the guilds.
I'm sure the bad reputation of the Blood Alliance is to blame for that.
Yeah. Jeez, Yuri, you make it sound like I'm a villain.
If you're a villain, what does that make him?
Point taken. So, how should we go about tracking down Barbos?
The best way is probably to stop by the Union and check there.
The Union, a guild collective run by the 5 so-called Master Guilds, right?
Yeah. The Union also serves as the city's government.
But how is this gonna work? Isn't Barbos's Blood Alliance one of the 5 master guilds?
Which means if we lay a hand on him, we'll be picking a fight with the Union as well.
We won't know the answer to that until we ask the Dawn.
The Dawn is the boss of the Union, isn't he?
Yep. Dawn Whitehorse, leader of Altosk, the most powerful of the 5 master guilds.
All right, let's go see what the Dawn has to say then. You know the way, right, Carol?
Hey, wait. He's not the kind of person you can just meet. I don't really know if...
Please?
Union headquarters is in the north part of town.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. So yeah, there were some dropped frames there, probably quite a few. So I'm not gonna move around a lot right now because of that issue, and actually I'm just gonna go to the pause menu. Because it's not really calming down. Yeah, I know what caused it though. Yeah, my bad. Well, I'm glad it didn't happen until the end of the episode, but yeah, thank you guys for being here. I've been your host, Angelo McCraps. Hopefully this episode helped you. If you have a problem with the if you've had issue, not problem, not issue, wrong terms. If you have see, people say that. They say like, oh, it's a problem, it's an issue. Difficulty with interpersonal relationships. But if you find them challenging, or yeah, anyways, things like that. So I'm gonna get going. I need to do a little bit of computer maintenance because yeah, it's not calming down, and yeah, I know how to fix it. So, but yeah, hope you have a beautiful day. Many blessings on your journey. Remember to stay chill, and I'll see you guys for the next part, which I think will be 25-ish. But yeah, we're gonna check out Dahngrest and see what's up. So, catch you guys. Catch you around, I guess. All right, bye bye now.